Hello everyone, my name is Abdul Ghani Khan and welcome back to the KSG Current Affairs Update. Today we are going to cover a very important topic specifically from the mains point of view. The topic is India-China border dispute. But before that we should know why we are covering this topic today. Because recently China has renamed some places in Arunachal Pradesh. Yes, you heard correctly. China has renamed some places in the Arunachal Pradesh, which obviously India rejected, stating that assigning the invented name does not change the reality, that is Arunachal Pradesh has been and always be the integral part of India. Actually, this response of India came when the Chinese Ministry of Civil Affairs released its fourth list of standardized names in the Jiangnan province. Jiangnan is the Chinese name for the Arunachal Pradesh. Jiangnan is the Chinese name for Arunachal Pradesh. Basically, Beijing claimed Arunachal Pradesh is a part of its South Tibet. Arunachal consider the region of the Arunachal Pradesh as a part of its South Tibet. And this is not the first time when Chinese government tried to change the name of the Arunachal Pradesh. Earlier also in April 2023, the Chinese has released the third list of the standardized geographical name of Arunachal Pradesh. Now to understand this whole news, you should first know what is the India-China border dispute. Okay, basically the India-China border dispute refers to the long-standing and the complex territorial dispute along the shared border of 3,488 kilometers. Okay. Now the major reason behind this dispute is that there is no clear demarcation of this border. So the border between India and China is not clearly demarcated throughout, and there is no mutually accepted LAC. Now you should first know what is LAC. LAC stands for Line of Actual Control. Line of Actual Control. This LAC came into existence after the 1962 Indo-China War. After the Indo-China War of 1962, this LAC came into existence. Basically, the LAC separates the Indian controlled territory from the Chinese controlled territory. The LAC divides the whole border into three sectors: the eastern sector, the central or the middle sector, and the western sector. If we talk about the eastern sector, basically the eastern sector covers the Arunachal Pradesh and Sikkim, while the central sector covers the Uttarakhand and the Himachal Pradesh, and the western sector covers the Ladakh area. But you should note this point that both the countries, India and China, do not agree on LAC because India considers LAC of 3,488 kilometers while China considers it is only for 2,000 kilometers. So both the countries do not accept the LAC. Okay. So along the border, the main area of controversy is the Arunachal Pradesh and the Aksai Chin area. And if we talk about the Aksai Chin area, basically this area is administered by China as a part of its Xinjiang region. China administered the Aksai Chin as a part of its Xinjiang region, while India considered the Aksai Chin as a part of its Union Territory of Ladakh. Okay, and this region, Aksai Chin region, hold a very important significance because its proximity with the China-Pakistan economic corridor, and it also serves as a very important military route. Its proximity to the China-Pakistan economic corridor and its potential as a military route. And if we talk about the Arunachal Pradesh, the entire region of the Arunachal Pradesh is considered as a part of its Jiangnan province by the Chinese government, while India considers the Arunachal Pradesh as its integral part of its territory. Because of this controversial border area, we saw a number of military standoff along with the border line along with the LAC. The recent serious military confrontation between India and China along the LAC we saw in 2017 in the Doklam region. Then again in 2020 in the Galwan Valley of the Arunachal Pradesh, and recently we have saw the Tawang region where both the militaries of India and China face the standoff. Okay, now the question is how India is responding to the Chinese aggressive measures. What are the strategies adopted by India to counter the Chinese influence in these areas? Okay, how India is responding to the Chinese influence. So to address the Chinese influence in the region, India is actively engaged with the like-minded nation to collectively address the Chinese influence. It comes up various international organizations like Quad. So all the 4 members of Quad find a common ground that they have to support the free and unhindered maritime and the security in the Indian Oceanic region. Then there are multiple international organizations like India, Middle East, Europe Economic Corridor. Then we have International North-South Transport Corridor. But among these strategies, one of the very important strategy that has been adopted by India to counter the Chinese influence, that is the Necklace of Diamond strategy. Now, what is this strategy? This strategy came in the response to the China's string of pearl. China's string of pearl strategy. So to counter this Chinese string of pearl strategy, India adopted the necklace of diamond strategy. Under this, India is emphasizing the encirclement of China by enhancing its naval presence, expanding the military base, and strengthening the diplomatic ties with the regional nations or regional countries. Okay, so this is the aim of necklace of diamond strategy. Next is the infrastructure development. So to counter the China's influence, India has been actively enhancing its border infrastructure to strengthen its position along the India-China border. Okay, next we are also actively engaging the regional nations or neighboring countries to mitigate the Chinese influence along the border. Okay, so these are the important strategies adopted by the India to counter the China. Now the question is, what else India can do to mitigate the issue of Chinese influence in the India border region? So what we can do, we can invest more in the infrastructure along the border. Okay, so how can we invest more? By upgrading the road, bridges, airstrip and the communication network, which is very essential for the improving mobility and also in response capabilities. We can also modernize our armed weapon by investing in advanced equipment, technology and the surveillance capability, which will enhance our monitoring system and also mitigate the response time. Okay, next is the fortify alliances. So how can we do this? By making alliance with the like-minded nations and the regional organization, which is very necessary to counter the Chinese influence in the Indian Oceanic region. Okay, next, the diversifying the economic effort. So India can put effort to reduce the reliance on the China and diversify its economic ties by finding the alternative market, by investing more in this area. Okay, so in this way we can address the Chinese influence in our region. So that's it in today's video. I hope that you have learned a lot. Today we have tried to understand what is India-China border dispute, what is LAC and in how many sectors that LAC is divided, and what are the strategies has been adopted by India to counter the Chinese influence, and then what else India can do to mitigate the Chinese influence in its region. Okay, thank you so much for listening to us. Stay connected.